Rio. Hi guys, Glitchy Candy here, and today I am going to give you a list of top 5 shows that kids 8 and up should watch, and I'm going to give you a age recommendation on it, just like so you get a general overview. Now I know some of these age recommendations, one of them is going to be older than I am, and I still watch the show. It's just because I am not faint of heart. So, let's get started. Number 1 is Bunked. Now, I think this show is really good, and this one is recommended for ages 8 and up, because it's like the same thing as Jessie. It's really good. In some cases, it's better than Jessie, so that's why I'm recommending this one to you.
You need to find some socks.
I'm going to warn you guys here, there might be some graphic imagery in this one, so if you're the faint of heart, you might want to skip through this part or look away. But I will show you a clip anyways. Oh yeah, and I'm sorry, last time I meant number 5, not number 4, not number 1. So yeah, that one was number 5. Bunked is number 5. Next one, number 4 is Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. Now, I was scared of this show when I was 8. So I would suggest this one from an age group of 10 and up, just because of how graphic this can get. Now, some episodes like this one that we're watching a clip from is not graphic that much. There is some really weirdly badly drawn stuff in this one. Here you go with the badly drawn stuff. And believe me, if you are the faint of heart, you only want to watch episodes 3, 4, and 6. Because the other ones, they get too graphic. But if you're not the faint of heart and you want to watch all of them, and you're like really boss and you want to say, I want to watch the goriest one, watch episode 5. There you go. What's episode 5? Episode 5 is the healthy one. Okay, here we go. Here's Liv and Maddie. So that is number 3 is Liv and Maddie, and I'm gonna say this one's good for all ages except for under 8. I mean, under 8 would probably just think it's a bunch of people being weird, but I actually think this is a pretty good show, and I'm 11 and I watched it since I was 8, so I think this will be a good show for all of the ages.
I hate it, I'm 10.
Well, yeah, because you're not a girly girl kind of thing. Okay, so this episode, the next show, number 2, is My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. I still watch the show and I'm 11, so I think all ages will like this show. Like, even if they're younger than 8, they would like it, probably. Because, I mean, it's such a sweet show, and has colorful, bright imagery that'll keep kids focused. So I think they'll enjoy it.
I'll have the roller graphic.
Here's gonna be kind of a little, here's gonna be a disclaimer for you. Here's gonna be a little disclaimer for you. Here's gonna be a little disclaimer for you. This one is an anime, but I love it. My friend just showed it to me, and it is one of the best shows that I've ever seen. It's my favorite show right now, and I love it. I hope you guys love it. It's Fairy Tail. Number 1 is Fairy Tail. I love this anime, but for reasons, I'm gonna give it a 13 and up demographic. I know I'm 11, I know I watch it, but that doesn't mean it's safe for normal people to watch it that are my age. I am not the faint of heart. I am not a normal soul. So I watch this. It's called Fairy Tail. It's one of my favorite shows of all time. This is episode 1. I didn't want to spoil too much for you. I hope you take my recommendations on this. It is one of the best shows I've ever seen. not agree with me that I watch good animes because they're like, no animes are good, blah 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 blah, and I'm like, yes, there can be really good animes. Just ask my friend Caleb. He's the one who sent me FairyTube. He's the one who told me about Fairy Tail. He's the one that started getting me watching it. So one day I was on Musical.ly, right, and I was watching Night Howler cosplays. They're one of my favorite cosplay people. Go subscribe on YouTube, by the way. And she's my favorite cosplayer. She is great at all things cosplay. So one time I was watching her cosplay, right? Let me see if I can let Musical.ly load first. Oh, there. This is on my channel. Don't touch my weird face in that one. Doop, 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 doop. So yeah, one time I was like just looking at their channel because I wanted to find a good cosplay, and of course I saw her thumbnail, which is of course Natsu Dragoneel. And I thought that was sweet. But then, as I look through it, I see this, which is a Virgo from Fairy Tail cosplay. And I started watching Fairy Tail. And then, after I started watching the first few episodes, she made this. Dragoneel cosplay. Coincidence? I don't think so. I think it was just kind of a little thing to think about because it shows how magic exists. And it's not something to be taken for granted, okay? You gotta think about it. So Fairy Tail is my number one recommendation. Nobody ages 13 and up should watch this. I'm not saying you shouldn't if you're younger than 13. It's just for demographic reasons because I don't want to be the reason why anime at a really young age. Because anime is also known for manga, which actually Fairy Tail was based off of a manga. And if you don't know what manga is, it's an anime magazine that's like a Playboy. So it basically has a lot of nudity, it has a lot of stuff in it. But Fairy Tail, the show, it only has bikinis and Gray who walks around in his underwear. So there you go. I hope I encourage you to watch some new shows that you haven't even thought about before. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.